I just got a phone call. I was outside. I knew instantly a friend just had her heart broken. You know, because you answer and it's just squeaks, right? Like you pick up the phone and it's just like, oh, I'll bring donuts. You get over to your friend's house, and every girl, feel me on this, has a favorite cry spot, right? Like your best place to really cry. It can't just be your bed. It's been done. It's boring. I prefer the kitchen floor. I feel like that's pretty dramatic. Pretty, you know, I'm just with my cereal and slice wrap. And that's devastating. That's upsetting. Another good one, an empty bathtub. Just because I've seen it in a movie and it's sad. It's like, oh, put some bubbles in there. And after her breakup, and she was on the steps, which is, I guess, respectable, like not quite my room. I couldn't stay downstairs. And she goes into this thing where, because her heart's broken, this guy broke her heart, she doesn't deserve the natural things that human beings deserve, right? It's like Jamie, like, why do I even have feet? I should not be able to walk anywhere if it's not into his arms. Stace, you deserve feet. It's okay to walk. It's alright, don't feel bad about that. God forbid you have a boyfriend while this is going on, and he calls or texts while you're in this land where people don't deserve limbs. Dangerous, right? Your phone rings and it's like, we found love in a hopeless place. Right? Poor Stacey's like, is that Jake? Does he just love you so much? Are you just gonna have awesome sex later? You're like, no, it's not Jake. Meanwhile, Jake, naked in a cowboy hat. Cannot wait to see you later, cowgirl. You're like, it's not. It's my mom. Right? So there's a couple options that you have here. You can stay on the steps in this place where people don't deserve appendages, or I think really if you rally and get Cece to a one-night stand, right? No? Oh, do you have all morals? What? Alright, I misjudged. Okay. I feel like you really learn a lot about yourself when you're naked with a stranger, right? For me, like, I become acutely aware of my belly button ring scar that I have. You don't see it. It's not a problem, you know? I just know that it's there, and I'm like, listen, it's not a weird thing. It's just I have my belly button pierced because I was angsty when I was 17. You pretty? Do you worry about your hair on the rest of your body? You've got like a great head of hair up here. I just would wonder if that would be like your thing, like, hair is my thing. He says he likes to keep it trimmed. I appreciate it. So for me, whenever I'm in this position and I'm following a guy home that I don't know, because I know it's a bad idea, in my heart, we're not going to an apartment. Like, he's just taking me to a scary cell chamber or something. So when I get there, I'm genuinely excited when he has things that human beings own, right? I walk in and I'm like, look at your refrigerator. I feel so fancy. I like take mental notes. I'm like, he's got napkins and magnets, and the wall clock is practical, and I am safe. As much as I just let on. I talked to a game just now. I was going home with this guy recently, which never happens to me. We got back to his place and didn't have condoms, which we need. So if you guys want to applause for safe sex, that's fine with me. So we go to CVS. And I forget what we're doing there, because this is not never have I been in a position where I'm like, I need more condoms. I don't have enough. So we get there and he takes like picked up some water bottles. There was like a chapstick aisle. I like grabbed a couple of those.
Right.
Milanos were on sale. He comes back to the pharmacy like, oh, I got these. And I was like, I went grocery shopping. Let's just take this on back to your place. And we get back there, and it was all, guys, hand to God, it was all white, right? White bed, white counter, white shower. I was like, stepped right into Destiny's Child music video. I was just like looking for the fan so I could like pose. Right? Just don't look at my belly button scar. And what is my role here when it comes to condom time as a female? Right? It's confusing. Do I help with this? Do I look? I want to ignore it, if that's okay. I just trust you figure it out. I take the time to check out the art deco in the room while this is going on, which in college was a lot worse than it is now. Like, this place was just like a white slate, so that was fine. But in college, it was like a really hot girl straddling a car with a beer. It was like, right? And you were like, horrible. You're like, we all know that when this comes off, that's not what is in your bed.